All right, friends, this is Mr. Cleaver, and we are looking for the source of the San Diego River, which also includes the water cycle. Look at this beautiful, partly cloudy day down here at the beach on this beautiful Sunday. Let's get hiking. All right, guys, so we are here up in the mountains near Julian, on the way up to Julian, and the temperature has dropped quite a bit. We left that beach area and it was warm and it was nice, and looking forward to maybe hitting the beach, but no, we headed up to the mountains because we wanted to show you this. This is a watershed. This is part of the San Diego River beginnings right here. If you look down this valley right here, you can imagine all this wetness. If you can pan the camera over to this top ridge, you can see that the clouds came in and they bumped up against the mountains and they thickened up, and now here we are in Julian. We're on the way to Julian, like all these other people. And this water, as it hits the ground, some of it will get sucked into the ground, okay, but eventually the ground becomes saturated and runs off. And you can look over here, and this stream just kind of flows down all the way down until it hits where we call the San Diego River bed. So this is part of the watershed for the San Diego River. Guys, so here we are at one of those little streams that actually feed the San Diego River, and as you can tell, it's raining. You can see the raindrops hitting the water, and this is where it all starts. These little streams, there's literally hundreds of them that actually flow down through this little stream area all the way down to the San Diego River, and this is kind of where it all starts. The water cycle hits the mountains, it rains, flows into little streams, and the streams hit into the river, and the river flows to the ocean. All right, guys, this is the same day we started down at the beach, where it was kind of cloudy but a lot of blue sky, and then we headed up into the mountains and it was really rainy. And here we are on the Anza Borrego side of the desert, and we're looking up at what used to be a volcano, and it's a volcano that never erupted. It just was under the ground. It never came up to the surface, and then we get these big, huge lava flows and granite areas. So that's how granite's formed. Remember that it's with pressure from lava. So this is a granite mountain. All right, guys, so you can see right here, you can see the dry desert. A few wispy clouds. You can actually see them moving. This is that rainstorm that was hitting Julian, and once they lighten up and they raise up, they're able to then fly over the mountains, but they're a lot less moisture in them, so they don't really rain on the desert side. Okay, guys, we're looking at the San Diego River Valley. You can see down along the bottom, the trees. That's where the river actually would flow. ancient volcano up there. El Capitan. And this is the reason why the river no longer flows. Or not flows that much. We'll see a little bit of flow as we head down the river. But if you look right here, this is the earthen dam for the El Capitan Reservoir. And over on the left, you'll see the spillway, which when the river flows into the reservoir, instead of allowing the river to flow over the top and erode the earthen dam on the other side, they have a spillway that is lower than the level of the top of the dam. So the river would then flow over into the spillway and down the river valley. Now there are some homes and there's a lot of agriculture down in the river valley because of not only the good soil that the river brings for growing crops and things, but the land's cheap. And if you live in a flood zone, it's kind of dangerous. You're taking a risk, but a lot of people do because they manage the dam quite well, and we haven't had a serious dam break here in San Diego County, thank goodness. But this is the San Diego River Valley. All right, so this is where the San Diego River flows into the reservoir. You can look out there, you can see the area where the land is dry, and then where the reservoir stops right there. Now, the San Diego River actually ends up going underground for much of the year. The river doesn't have enough flow for it to actually come and be an actual flowing river year-round. So we have to wait till the rainy season, and that rainy season is different times of the year, but mostly in March is where we really get our wetness. And so we're hoping for a good March this year. So anyway, that's the beginning of the San Diego River's ford into the El Capitan Reservoir. Okay guys, this is the earthen dam, this El Capitan earthen dam, and you can see the top of the dam there, and then on the other side you can see just a little bit lower is that spillway. And so as the water comes up, it'll actually hit against that concrete wall on the other side of the reservoir, and you can see where the water would then spill down that other side. Then as we look out this way, that's a beautiful place to be. So we're here underneath the San Diego River, and as you can tell, this is bone dry, not a drop to be seen anywhere. But just because it's dry on the surface doesn't mean that water's not flowing. You see, every once in a while you'll find an area like this where the San Diego River actually pops up. And because of that, it's the natural flow from the El Capitan Dam down the river, just doing its thing. So even though the river bottom looks dry, it's still flowing. It's flowing all the way down to the ocean, even from up here in Santee. This, friends, is the San Diego River. You can actually see the San Diego River flowing into the ocean here at Dog Beach and Ocean Beach. The tide is going out. A bunch of dogs having fun today. There's a big old guy right there. But yeah, this is now where the San Diego River flows into the ocean. You know, there was a time, however, when the San Diego River did not even flow here. Every once in a while it would flow someplace different, someplace even closer than you think. So join me next time as we explore second grade science.